Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. Yesterday in this forum, I did state clearly that William Cabogo was looking for an excuse of dumping William Ruto. And that was after a leaked WhatsApp message he had sent to William Ruto surfaced online. That was yesterday. So today, William Cabogo was in Nyeri receiving aspirants who intends to vie through his Tujibebe party. And from the way he was talking, it's as if he was threatening to dump William Ruto unless William Ruto comes clean and show how residents of Mount Kenya will benefit out of his rule. That was today in Nyeri. And that story has also been captured pretty well by the Nation Digital, by Nation Digital. Show how Mount Kenya will benefit from your rule, Kabogo tells Ruto. And if you go through that story, Nation is stating clearly that William Cabogo threatens to quit William Ruto's camp unless William Ruto comes clean and show how residents of Mount Kenya will benefit from his rule. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and a discussion right now. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Just as I did indicate yesterday, William Cabogo is trying to look for an excuse of dumping William Ruto. And I'm saying he's looking for an excuse because now these questions he's asking, to me, they don't make any sense. Because William Cabogo was present when William Ruto was being crowned UDA's presidential candidate. And William Ruto largely elaborated on what he intends to do. And not only during that occasion, William Ruto has been going around the country and specifically on the mountain explaining to people what he intends to do, assuming he's elected the president. So this is just an excuse by William Cabogo to find a way of dumping William Ruto. There is nothing he wants William Ruto to explain here. Everything William Ruto has been explaining in public. This is just an excuse to dump William Ruto. And he's looking for that excuse because Cabogo does not believe in William Ruto. Cabogo believes William Ruto rigged him out of Jubilee Party nominations in 2017. So inwardly, Cabogo might have not forgiven William Ruto because of that. So he's looking for a loophole somewhere, for William Ruto's weakness somewhere to actually revenge against William Ruto. And already he's starting to rock that William Ruto's boat from inside, after which he'll just dump William Ruto. And then secondly, just like Moses Kuria, I'm seeing a William Cabogo who is in business. He's clearly in business because we know political parties are currently reaping big out of nomination fee. And you know, deadline for candidates who intend to fight through political parties, deadline is Saturday, 26th March 2022. And William Cabogo deliberately aligned himself with William Ruto because currently on the mountain, William Ruto seems to enjoy some good support on the mountain. So naturally, a majority of aspirants will prefer to align themselves with William Ruto's party or with a party friendly to William Ruto. And that's how now Cabogo aligns himself carefully, or rather intentionally, or rather deliberately, with William Ruto. So that actually some aspirants who might fear UDA nomination can join his party because his party still is friendly to Ruto. So he wants to attract some strong aspirants, or rather some aspirants from the mountain to join his party. They pay nomination fee. After maybe we'll just find William Cabogo after 26th March 2022, that Saturday, he might now show very clear signs of actually dumping William Ruto. Because after all, he shall have gotten the money He wanted the nomination fee. This is just a clever businessman, just like Moses Kuria. He knows that if he aligns himself with Ruto at this juncture, when Ruto is still popular on the mountain, he'll just get aspirants who will in turn pay nomination fee, and he shall just make good money. And then that move by Kabogo is also an indication of the blowing winds of change on the mountain. And I'm one person who strongly believes that by August this year, the mountain, there will be a very big shift on the mountain towards Uhuru Kenyatta and towards Uhuru Kenyatta's candidate. That is what I've always maintained and believed here. And I strongly believe in that because largely our politics is ethnic based. The masses sometimes, they become very deceptive. Their true allegiance is with their ethnic kingpins. And the ethnic and political kingpin of the mountain as I talk is President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I'm yet to be convinced how the mountain will actually go against that. So I strongly believe that as time goes by, there is going to be a sudden shift towards the president. And already if you are looking, or rather seeing at the current political happenings on the mountain, William Ruto is losing very strong leaders to Jubilee. Just about 2 days ago now, about 50 other coordinators in Kirinyaga, very strong people on the ground, who have actually been marketing William Ruto in Kirinyaga, dumped Ruto for Jubilee. And then Kiambu Speaker, Stephen Ndichu, who was also present when William Ruto was being unveiled as Oda's presidential candidate, 2 days later, after William Ruto was unveiled, he dumped William Ruto for Jubilee. And today, Dennis Itumbi, through his social media accounts, is complaining that Sabina Chege, Kanini Kega, and Jeremiah Kioni are busy calling strong order aspirants, luring them to join Jubilee. So you can see clearly that there might be a wind blowing towards Jubilee and towards Azimio. And as August approaches, that wind will even be louder, or rather it will be stronger. So you can see clearly that already we are seeing some signs of the wind changing from Ruto to Jubilee. And William Cabogo might have just known that. So he might just be, he wants to actually be in the middle. He wants to actually fence it. So that by the time the wind will be changing towards Azimio or Jubilee, he will just join that side. If the wind still remains with Ruto, he'll just still be with Ruto. That's also what I'm seeing with Kabogo here. And then another point, I'm also seeing a very confused William Kabogo. Yes, a very confused William Kabogo. And that confusion is not only with William Kabogo, but largely by aspirants on the mountain. Yes, aspirants in Mount Kenya are actually really finding it very, very hard to predict how the mood on the ground in the next few months. They really find it a little bit hard because now the ethnic kingpin is on one side, and then the masses tends to be going to the opposite direction. That is what is causing confusion on the mountain. Because largely these masses, sometimes they are very deceptive. And it has also been proved, just as I've stated, that their allegiance always lies with their ethnic kingpin. So there is that confusion among aspirants eyeing various political seats on the mountain. And Cabogo is just one of them. They can't just tell on how the ground will actually behave in the next 2 or 3 months coming. So this is just William Cabogo, and just like those other leaders have stated, are also just confused because of that. But above all, today again, and that we did in our early analysis, Mama Ngina actually came out in public to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. And when now you see Mama Ngina actually hitting the ground to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga, it's just a sign that things are very serious there. Stakes are very high, and President Uhuru Kenyatta and his team will do all they can to make sure they change the mountain towards their preferred candidate, Raila Amolo Odinga. So those are also just some of the realities making these leaders on the mountain to get actually confused. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when you were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person who is also a fan of us here, you love our videos, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya.